Oh, hold on one second. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my platform. Welcome to those of you that are returning and those of you that are new. Welcome. My name is Astraea Love, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys today. So I hope everybody is having a good day, afternoon, evening, whenever you get to watching this video. Just know that my readings are timeless. So whenever you are pulling this video into your reality, there's going to be multiple messages for you. Okay. Also, make sure that you watch all of the readings on both platforms. Okay. Each reading is going to basically give you personal information, including your own journey and what you're going through, what you've been going through. And the good thing about watching these readings is that you can learn from other people's mistakes. Sorry, you guys, without having to actually make those mistakes yourself. So you will spiritually progress much faster if you watch all of the readings, okay, and learn from the experiences. When you see that somebody else makes a mistake, choose to do something different when the same situation comes to your life, because we all go through different tests, different challenges, and you may benefit from learning from something that someone else goes through. Okay. All right. So we're calling upon the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. We're asking that they and Jesus Christ come be with us now. We're asking that the archangels, our spiritual team of highest light and resonance, including the ancestors, come be with us now and put a protective cloak around us. Protective shield, keeping us safe from anyone or anything that would try to do us any harm. And then we just want to say thank you, God, for everything that you do. All honor, glory, worship, and praise goes to you, Most High. Thank you for all of the messages. And if there's anything that you have for the collective, I'm always open to interpreting that through your grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We bless you, we bless you, we bless you, and we love you, we love you, we love you. Amen. Okay, so by watching my videos, you're agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Please be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. By watching my videos, you're agreeing to not bully me, attack me, sexually harass me, etc. Okay? All right. So, my full legal disclaimer is in the description box below. I've also got my Cash App and my PayPal if anyone wants to donate. Or if you've got a personal question, you can send me a $20 super chat and then send your question, and I will use another deck of cards, or I will just use my abilities to answer your question. Okay? All right, so I hope you guys are all having a blessed day. So let's see what comes through. I'm already kind of picking up that some of you could be dealing with toxicity at this time. You could be shedding toxic patterns or shedding genetic toxic traits that you have. So maybe some of you guys are becoming more optimistic. Maybe you guys are loving yourselves more. This is all really good energy. The toxicity that's being released is fear. It has to do with some type of fear and some type of fear that you are not seeing. So if you've been having vision problems, okay, or migraine headaches, I'm getting those two things specifically. Again, I'm not a doctor. Make sure that if you are having problems with your vision, especially if they last like longer than a day, that you do go see somebody about that, okay? But I am getting that, there's always a spiritual reason behind why something in the physical is manifested. So just know that no matter what it is, if something is making you not feel good, stop what you're doing. Don't just continue, because you could be engaged. Like, this is why I say you're releasing toxicity. You guys could be engaging with content that's on the internet that is toxic, AKA the news. That's just one thing that's toxic out of many that are on the internet. So whatever this is that you're detaching from, it's important to just release any thoughts and beliefs about it. Okay, so we're calling forward those thoughts and beliefs that were causing this situation. I'm also seeing a volcano erupting. You could feel like you're erupting, okay? It's like toxicity is just you're going through a purge. That's what it is. Toxicity is being purged out of your system. And for some of you guys, it's going to be coming from different areas of your genealogy and from different areas of your life, okay? So how everything all relates together is basically we create our realities with our thoughts and our beliefs. We're calling forth those thoughts and beliefs that cause the situation to occur. And then we're asking the mind, does it help us to hold on to those thoughts and beliefs? No. Okay, it doesn't. So we release them. Known and unknown, seen and unseen. We're just giving it to our higher self. All right, so let's see what comes up. Yo, this is so funny. I've been sitting here shuffling the cards. This is the card that came out yesterday, when I did this reading yesterday. Well, I did a reading yesterday. This is the first card that came out. Again, the Sun. Wild. All right, so you guys are, like I said, releasing toxicity. You could have had a toxic belief pattern that you've been repeating since you were a child. You've been releasing that. Whatever this mentality is, it's showing me that you guys are gaining mental health, you're gaining alertness, and you're gaining awareness when it comes to somebody else. Okay? So welcome in, Michael Stevens, 1943. So literally, you guys are releasing a person, a place, a thing, a mentality, a habit, an addiction, whatever this is. This is good for you to release because it was something stemming from your inner child, which means there could be a wound that needs to be addressed. I'm getting more that it's like you've been afraid of something since you were a child. Maybe it's abandonment, maybe it's a betrayal. All of those things are toxic, low vibrational energies. So the fact that I see the Sun coming out, the first card, that shows me optimistic thought. And not only that, your magnetism is very high at this time. The Sun and death. So somebody is trying to end your era of winning. Let's just say that. Whoever this person is that's been calling on death, they've been trying to send this energy. The energy of death. Okay? They're the ones that are channeling this shit. Why would it be affecting us? The moon. Death and the moon. So somebody was trying to use death magic and moon magic, which those do go hand in hand, I suppose. But you're dealing with people that don't even sleep right. Like, these people are ridiculous. Whoever this person is, they have been trying to kill something in your life for a long time. This would be somebody that likes to steal people's spouses, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. So basically what I'm saying is you are life. You are life. The Sun is life. Okay, it's what gives life. Even the light of the moon is the reflection of the Sun. So all of the light that exists is basically the stars and the Sun. You're showing up as the exact opposite of this other person. So whoever this other person is, you're showing up exactly in the exact polar opposite of them. Could be why you don't like this person. It's because you're showing up literally the exact opposite of them. I do feel like you're being guided to look at something that was going on with this person. Something that was very dark and insidious that was going on with this person. They're stuck in their South Node. You could have somebody that's literally trying to compete with you and they just won't get off your ass. Like, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Page of Cups, somebody that's very, very, okay, they're very immature. And not only that, this person is very materialistic. This is what just fell out. What did I just say about stealing somebody's spouse? The Lovers just came out. Somebody, you have a love union coming in, you guys. There is something here that's supposed to be forming. I don't know who this person is that keeps trying to sabotage this, but they're not going to be able to bring an end to your love life. Point blank, period. Three of Wands, and to your creative goals and visions for the future. They're not going to be able to stop that. I can already tell that this person is ignorant due to the fact that they think that they have an ability that they do not possess. They think that they have power over you that they do not have. This person is being told some stupid shit by the devil, and the devil is obviously a liar. This person has been deceived many times into thinking that they could take something from you that they just can. It's not for them. I don't know what to tell this person, but what is meant for you is meant for you. What's meant for them is meant for them. This person, what is meant for you is not meant for them. Okay? You're dealing with somebody that would not survive the trials that you've already been through. This is why this person cannot have what you have. Okay? Literally, because they have not done the work. And that's, if this person would do the shadow work and stop it with the moon magic, they would not be sick right now. But this person is sick as hell. In fact, they've been trying to project their sickness onto you. Cancel and rebuke this piece of shit, literally. Cancel and rebuke them. And ask God to interfere with this person and what they're doing. Because I don't feel like, you know, this person is going to try to stop. What's going to end up happening is this person's going to continue on the same stupid shit that they're already on. And they're going to continue into the new year with this. Welcome in, Fashionista. Happy Tuesday. And the moment that they get into 2026, there's going to be, you know, an army of ancestors waiting to trample them down. Nobody, like literally, once 2026 hits, this person is seriously going to be wiped out. They do not, for all of the spying and the harassment and the gang stalking, they have not once looked into their own future. Ridiculous. Five of Pentacles. Like I said, this person is done. All of the death, like they were trying to kill everything off in y'all's life. This is why this person is up under such heavy judgment right now. Confirmation. Because they were trying to literally put y'all in poverty, make you homeless. That is not your energy. Homelessness, poverty. I don't care how much witchcraft these people decide to do. God will balance the scales in your life. God will always make a way when there is no way. And when this world tries to shut you down, you have to know that you're doing something right when you have people coming up trying to kill everything. It's crazy. Ace of Cups. And this person, you have every right to fear betrayal from them because they absolutely have the intention to betray you. You have love from God. This is why you don't need this person. This person has tried to put you in a position to where you would have to be friends with them. You would have to associate with them. You don't have to do anything. What the fuck do you need? This person's already killing everything in their own life. All they're going to do is ruin yours if you allow them around you. This is why you need, in 2026, this is the time for y'all to let. Oh my God, your ex showed up today with a huge box filled with gifts. Hell to the fucking no. No. Oh my God, no. Cancel and rebuke him. This is what I'm talking about. This witchcraft shit, no. And the materialism, no. Hell no. He needs to stay away. So many gifts. That's so many fucking hexes. No. Oh my God. So yeah, why I've been feeling a pounding headache, it has to do with this situation. That happens to me quite often to where I will pick up the energy that's going to be all going through the reading and I pick it up in advance. And then I'm like thinking, well, what is it that I was just doing or thinking that caused this? This is the situation. Now I know that I can just freaking detach from it and transmutate the energy is what needs to happen. Yeah, you need to block this person. Like the death, the moon, the devil, the Page of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. This person has screwed themselves. They're going to be in poverty for a long time. They're going to be bankrupt for a long time. They're not going to be able to rent a house or have anything. Everything that they tried to block from you, this person is losing it all. They will lose everything that they tried to block in your life. Literally. Somebody also wants you to make a bad decision that would lead you to ruin. You're not doing that. King of Pentacles. This person is going to come off like they've got it. This person does not have... Oh, thank you. This person does not have it. This energy of the King of Pentacles, being able to be a risk taker, somebody that's very generous, that's your energy. So who told this person that they could have what's yours? That's what I want to know. Who in the hell told this person that? I mean, I'm just wondering how they have not figured out that they're the cause of their own suffering yet. This person is blaming you because you walked away at a crucial point in their development. They feel abandoned. They also want to blame y'all for some shit that has nothing to do with you. This person being a loser has nothing to do with you. I'm not even joking. This person being a loser has really nothing to do with you. They need to go to their losing ass mama and ask why they're such a loser. So you're dealing with somebody that wants to come in and smooth talk you into entering into some type of spiritual contract. This is not necessarily a contract in the physical realm, but I do feel it in the spirit. And this is something that would bind to your throat. It would bind to your heart, and it would bind to your crown chakra. And I don't like that. That's attacking the upper chakras. This person has the potentiality with what the magic that the devilment that they're deviling in, or that they're meddling is what I wanted to say. Is literally, it's magic that would destabilize somebody. It's also magic that wants to block the truth so that somebody could fall for a trick. And that is not what is going to happen here. Also, you're being encouraged to drink more water at this time, especially coming in through the new year with the new energies. These new energies of 2026 are going to be a higher, by every year that goes by, the planet's vibration gets higher. And I don't care what tragedies happen in that year, the planet's vibration is getting higher. Some of you may need to work with moldavite. Moldavite is a green crystal. It's a crystal that has come from the heavens. So it's a higher vibration than anything on this planet. So every time you work with moldavite, it raises your inner frequency and your physical frequency. And then you get a new threshold of a frequency to then basically ascend off of. So you'll never be that other vibration ever again. Does that make sense? This is why moldavite, like when we had the crystal ray, there was a time, it was like a year, and I don't know if this is still what's happening, but where they made like a law in the Czech Republic. That's where moldavite comes from. That's where the meteor hit. They made a law that they were not going to mine any more moldavite, so it was extremely hard to get. So I don't know if that's what's going on. Again, you really need to know about the properties and qualities of moldavite so that you don't get scammed. Okay. I'm also seeing that something was trying to latch onto y'all's third eye. This devil energy was supposed to blind you from being able to see something, or blind you from being able to see who this was that was trying to attach this devil, psychic, spiritual attack to you, and who's been trying to interrupt your love life and keep you from basically being free emotionally. So somebody wanted you to see them in the light that they want you to see them in, but you've been over here seeing them in the light that they actually are, and this has got somebody upset. Six of Wands, because they see that you're coming into fame, public recognition, being rewarded, success, honor, praise, okay? And that you are going to be rewarded for your hard work. This is why you being in the energy of the King of Pentacles, you've been supporting yourself, and you have not needed this bum, homeless ass, broke motherfucker. That's all I need to say, is like this person that is still doing death magic. They have not realized why everything has died in their life is because they're doing death magic. Like you've got to be joking. That is some stupid shit. I mean, people just like, some people that do witchcraft have literally no awareness. They have no intuition. Like, I could say this common sense shit to them, but they would be like, no, it's not me, it's somebody else. No, the fuck it's not. It's this person. Their thoughts and their beliefs are creating their homeless situation. And somebody wants to just show up, like they're Santa with a bunch of fucking gifts or some type of promise. And I don't like that energy. Because it's a lie. They're just bitter. This person is like pathetic. 10 of Cups. See, you're supposed to be in your happy era. This person is only coming in to try to ruin that. And God's not going to allow them in, is what I'm getting. This is also your time to shine, to be in the limelight, and to receive the rewards for the hard work you put in. How dare this person think that that God would allow them to be successful while they're trying to ruin your success. Like, how dare them even think that the spiritual realm would be that ignorant and dumb that they would just allow this person to have success when they're trying to block yours. Absolutely not. And now they want to come in with some type of sob story, and they think that they can just gift you shit that you don't even want, that you don't even need, because you guys are becoming more minimalist than anything. You're finding the things that you like and then purchasing those, and all this extra shit you don't need. Somebody wants to come in and buy you like you're a piece of property. And then they feel like they can come in and walk all over you and step on you. Welcome in, Brittany, and all of this. And that's not cool. It's not okay to think that this person is not okay in the mind. Like, that's what I'm picking up. They're in the Five of Pentacles because they spent more money on witchcraft than they did on rent. I don't know what to tell them. Page of Swords. They spent more money to spy with witchcraft, to be a monitoring spirit, a hovering, monitoring ass spirit in y'all's life. They spent more money on this than they did on anything else. And this person is extremely irresponsible. You don't want to scrub. This person needs to literally look in the mirror and ask themselves why they are like this. What is wrong with them? I mean, I know what's wrong with them, but they need to be asking themselves, like, what is wrong with me? Why am I like this? This person has been trying to steal your crown right off your head. Literally. And they're bad luck as fuck. This person is bad luck. Just stay away from them. You had a very interesting dream 2 nights ago. You were walking somewhere with a lot of bushes, and all of a sudden the tall trees, wow, folded almost to a carpet level. Interesting. And all of a sudden there were so many angels in the sky. Wow. That's a good dream. That's a good sign. Literally. I love it. Like hedges. I've been seeing a lot of hedges recently. I saw them on a TV show last night. I saw them yesterday during the day. So let's see what else. I mean, do I feel like this person is going to stop? No, I don't. I feel like they're going to be stopped. I feel like your wish fulfillment, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. So what, the Nine of Wands, somebody is trying to permanently wound you so that you need them. Yeah, you don't need this person though. I think all of you guys are going to figure out who this person is. If you don't know who they are, for those of you that don't know who this person is, you need to ask God to show you who they are. In a dream, in a vision, through a whisper, however you receive messages. Because what I'm getting is that this person is trying to trick somebody. They're trying to mess with the third eye chakra and the crown. Three of Swords. They're basically coming in to betray. This is the type of shit that they're on. They're monitoring you to see how they can betray you, since you don't want to accept their bum behavior. Yeah, I would continue to move forward and pray this person out your energy. We cancel and rebuke them in the name of Jesus, and we accuse and report them to the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. A star, because you're meant to be seen right now. This is your time to shine, and this person's trying to dull your shine by coming in and destroying your energy and your peace. And you guys could have worked very hard to become peaceful. You know, like literally, you could have literally worked very hard to become peaceful, and to stay peaceful is a whole nother aspect of being peaceful. I mean, it's one thing to obtain peace one time, but then to stay peaceful when you have somebody that's trying to war with you. I mean, you're dealing with somebody that wants to come smile in your face, give you gifts, and lie to you. This is why I've actually heard quite a few videos about people accepting secret Santa gifts from people that were extremely hexed and cursed that almost killed them. And I've literally witnessed clients verbatim die because of shit like that. So yeah. Welcome in, Juana Fritzberg. So this is your era to literally follow your dreams and then see that through and succeed in it. That's literally what I'm picking up. This person thought that they were going to be able to jump on this journey with you and, you know, like paddle their little boat next to yours. No, they're not. These people are not invited. And if this is more than one person for one of you, see this, you have more than one purpose here. This person does not, they act like they know you, but if they knew you, they wouldn't be doing this. The Hermit, because they feel like you're isolated. And maybe you guys have been isolated, but you're not isolated to the point where, you know, you're going to let this weirdo back in. And all of this isolation magic has only made you stronger. This is why I feel like it's foolish. This person is foolish. I also get that you guys are able to go within and find the answers as to why, you know, why somebody keeps sending the energy of death to every aspect of your life. Why are they doing this? Because they want a love situation to end. They're trying to kill off your love life. This person is extremely stupid. They need to go. Queen of Wands. This is what's happening. They're attached to somebody. Okay, what do your angels have for you in 2026? All right, let's see. Well, I'm getting right off the bat that you have a lot of positivity coming in. I feel like you could be beginning something new. I'm getting more of that that Six of Wands energy. But we're going to see. What's coming in with the archetype deck, because I just want to check and make sure that there's no blockages. Because now that I picked the Destroyer, okay, so you're going to be destroying old habits in 2026. You're going to be walking away from people. You actually might be moving. Somebody is definitely trying to destroy something, though. I don't think they're going to be successful with this. Not in the way that they want to be successful. This person is not. They're going to fail, okay? The Hunter, the Destroyer, and the Hunter. Interesting. I just watched a video about the largest pack of wolves ever gathered. Okay. There may be something significant about wolves. Okay, so you got to get rid of the gift. The Shaman. This is basically what's going to happen in 2026. Well, we already know that you are a shaman. And that's part of you're somebody that heals with nature. So that's going to be what you're bringing to the world. But somebody is trying to destroy this before it ever gets started. And you have to get rid of the gift. I'm going to go ask the other psychic really quick about what needs to be done. The Poet. You may end up writing poetry. Okay, this could be a talent that you're not aware of that you have. Maybe you didn't fully invest in writing when you were younger. You know, when we took poetry class and stuff like that. Yeah, this poetry ability that you have may help you reverse something that you think was ended or was closed a long time ago. Maybe you used to like writing poetry, or you at least liked reading it. There's something about that there. Maybe you're going to bring the shamanic healing energy into the poetry to help people whose lives have either been ended or they've been attached to somebody whose life was ended. Whatever these dead ends are, because I don't get a bad feeling from the dead end. I think it's just transforming something. The Tear. So this is a dead end to you being sad, okay? Whatever this melancholy was, it may help you to channel this energy through writing poetry. It'll bring an ending to whatever this sadness and loneliness is. Because I really feel like you have such a connection to animals. You have such a connection to the spiritual realm. You have this inner gnosis, this knowledge that you possess that the world would benefit from having access to. The heart. Yeah, this inner gnosis is something that's deep within your heart. It could be, yeah, you don't even want to touch the gifts. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go ask the other psychic that I work with what can be done so you can get rid of that and it cannot affect you. Because there is no coincidence that this person came in right before the new year starts, trying to start something with a cycle. No, absolutely not. Give me 1 second. Okay, all right. You got that? Yeah, yeah, it's a trust. And no, that's not coming to the Catholic, not understanding. Because God doesn't care. I mean, in a good way, it's like he doesn't make our own choices. It's not going to understand. And self-worth, stay strong with that. That is not attacking her. That there's good stuff that's attached to it. As long as she knows, as long as she doesn't fear. It's more of God. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, sorry that took so long. But there were quite a few things that we figured out. So, okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so basically, what's going on is there's a trust issue that you're having with God, basically, and it's Okay, it's thinking that God is going to be the Calvary that comes and saves you because you are God. This is where we're going to bridge in and get rid of that belief. You are God. It's your connection to God that's going to save you, not an external being that's going to come down from the heavens and save you. Okay, that was the first thing. So when it comes to love, for your love life to be uncrossed, it's trusting in your ability to go within and to resolve the issue of feeling like you're waiting on God, or feeling like you're, having to trust and God to come save you. Okay, you are the Calvary confirmation. You are the Calvary, you yourself, right? So it's your connection with God within that's going to save you. So that was one thing. Then knowing that you have, that you are worthy of love and you are worthy of your connection, and you do have the ability, believing in yourself, that you can come through. And because basically the trust issue was working in the crown chakra, and it was just clogging the pipes, is literally what we were talking about. And then when we looked at the gift, okay, so yeah, self-worth and trust. And so releasing that belief of, oh, God's going to just come in and save me, or I have to rely on God. It's your connection by going within, resolving the issue that caused this to happen in the first place. And with that being resolved, you can put trust into yourself and faith into yourself and your connection that you will be protected and safe. Because when we looked at the gift actually, whatever higher dimensional entities attached to it is actually positive for you. Now, the person that sent the gift, they're not good for you. We both agreed on that. But whatever is attached to the gift is not negative for you. When you had that dream a couple nights ago and you saw all those angels, that was you being shown that, you are protected. So whatever was sent with that, you can choose to keep it or choose not to keep it. Either way, whatever's with it is not going to hurt and harm you. Okay. The reason that I was picking up empathically was actually just from another lifetime that I had with your ex that wasn't good. Same thing with the other psychic. We encountered him before. But, it's up to you what you want to do with the gifts. If you want to throw them away, you absolutely can. If you want to keep them and regift them, you absolutely can. Whatever's attached to them is not going to do any harm to you. Whatever is attached to it is not positive for your ex, though. So I think that that's really strange. But if you have a fear of the gifts having something on them that's not good, then I would say don't bring it into your house just for the purpose of, if you have that fear, you could create something to be drawn in that's not good. Does that make sense? So if you got that fear or any remnants of it within you, then I would just say get rid of the gifts. But you're going to be fine to touch them. Whatever is attached to it favors you. And this is why people need to stop playing with witchcraft, because they're calling up entities that they know nothing about, and they're attaching them to people that these entities actually look after. And so it could be demonic, but it's on your side. So it's like, he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. And it was more the energy that he had sent with the gift, right? That he had sent, not what this being was doing, because this being's protecting you. But it was, the more, and this is why you had that dream. It was kind of like you had the dream in advance, showing you about all of those angels, showing you that you're protected basically on every side. You had that before time is not relative. Like, it's more like water than like a timeline. So basically you were getting the heads up way before this situation happened. Okay. Randy, if you send me a $20 super chat, I will answer your question. Okay. But yeah, so basically knowing that, releasing any thoughts and beliefs. Yeah, it's not a fear as such. It's just that you don't trust him. So you don't trust the gifts. Okay. Then if you don't trust it, and that's again, that trust issue right there. Because this being is not going to do anything to you. Okay. It's not negative for you. It's actually negative for him. And so, if you don't trust the gifts, then just get rid of them and take a spiritual bath. Okay. staying up on your spiritual hygiene is going to just keep you safe and protected, and it's also going to help you with your vibration. Every time we do a spiritual cleanse, whether it's drinking a tea, praying, and there's so many things that can cleanse our system, but getting rid of beliefs is probably one of the easiest ways to cleanse our system of old frequencies, because it's truly the frequency from the belief, because when we believe in something to be a certain way, that's the way it'll show up for us. Yeah, so if it's negative for him, he may as well come back and pick that up. Yeah. I don't know if he's going to, though. I mean, I'm fairly sure that he's not going to come back and take the gifts back. He wants you to accept them because he believes that this love entity, which again, it's some type of demon, but it's being used for love, and it's not even the correct one to be used for love. So he obviously doesn't know what he's doing. But this entity is not going to do anything to you. To be honest, it can't, is what I'm getting. It won't do anything to you because it likes you. And secondly, it can't do anything to you because, it's more on your side than anything else. But releasing that trust issue with that God's going to come in and save everything and fix everything. Yes, God is there for you, but it's your connection with going within and accessing your God power and rising above. There's something in Doctor Strange that says something like, what does it say in Doctor Strange?
You don't ever get rid of your demons. You just rise.
You don't ever get rid of your demons. You just learn to rise above them, right? And so that is verbatim what I'm picking up vibrationally. So yeah, you're sure that he will not just like the last gifts. Yeah, he doesn't want to come back to pick him up. That's because he thinks that these gifts are going to do something. It's ridiculous. But you have the power within your heart to heal whatever fear of betrayal. Because if we get down to the basis, it's not having the correct trust. It's trusting in something external rather than internal. And then it's this fear of betrayal that is something I think that is a normal thing. But it is something you can release from your heart. Whatever these wounds are of betrayal, because I look at the people at the center of that boat, and that reminds me of like, Italy or something, wherever it is that they do those romantic boat rides. Venice.
Mm-hmm.
It's Venice. Okay, so that to me represents a love situation. And I feel like, you're going to be able to heal. It came through to channel some of the energy through poetry. That did come through really strong. Yeah. Thanatos. This is basically a death to whatever type of cycle of betrayal that you were, thinking that you were going through. And I think part of the problem is that whatever magic has been done, your angels have done something and it's reversed back onto this person. And so they're feeling like they can't live without you now all of a sudden. But this person would just take advantage of you if they were allowed to come back in. And yeah, the pilgrim, this person wants to go on a journey with you. And they're being told that this is the end of the journey with you. And so they're really upset. They're also watching to see basically if anybody else has come in. So let's see, the medallion, it could help you, the medallion, keep that on you. But handling the issue of not trusting that you're safe, basically, if you heal that, all of this stuff, it's basically you become untouchables. You're already untouchable, but literally, it's that trust issue that's the main thing. Look, the healer. You have the ability to heal this within you. And yeah, I totally understand not trusting the gifts. I would feel weird about it too, because it's like this person thinks that they can buy you, that they can just come back and buy you gifts and literally purchase you like an item. And that's not, the world is not a trend. Yes, everything has karmic balance, but people are not transactions, okay? This person also can't balance their dark side, which is another problem. The queen, they see you as being the queen bee. This person really, really does feel like they love you, but you know, they are not, they're much worse than they were in the past. This person was bad in the past. They're gonna be worse in the future. It's just like their life is going downhill and yours is going uphill. The gem. This person seriously threw away a gemstone and picked up a regular ass rock and was like, look at this freaking great rock that I have. And now all of a sudden they're waking up and realizing that you were the gemstone and that they had picked up a rock, and they're confirmation. They're upset about that. They're like, why didn't I see their door to value when I was around them? Why didn't I see that? Well, obviously, this person would have done something worse to betray you had they seen what your true worth was. This is why it was hidden from them. And now they feel duped, okay? Because they're stuck with somebody else. The mask. This person was wearing a mask the entire relationship. And you know, this is how you caught them up, was because you caught their mask slipping. It's so sad. You gave him everything. Exactly. This person will never be loved the way that you love them. Never again. And they're upset about that. But they came in wearing a mask from the very beginning, so I don't know what they expected. You know, they were not going to ever be true to you or to themselves. And this person has like these weird desires that do not align with you. Like very weird sexual desires that don't align with you. The siren, this person feels like you enchanted them. You did not do anything to enchant this person. This person's own enchantments backfired on them. And now they're like bent out of shape about that. I mean, I kind of pity this person because of how ignorant they are to their own self. This person probably knows that they sabotage everything. But they're also holding something against you, like some type of weird grudge on the inside for leaving them. They feel abandoned by you. It is what it is. The desert. This person feels like you just drove their ass out to the desert and left them there in like a sandy plain of nothingness. This is like literally how they feel. And all you did was call your power and your energy back to you, and you stopped loving this person. And this is the way that they feel. Like, that's crazy. But just know that you have the power and the ability within yourself to transcend the energy here. You don't have to go into thinking anything fearful. The village. Yeah, because you've got a whole community of people that back you. I feel like, you know, just keeping an eye out. This is why I do feel like you may end up moving in 2026. That's literally what I was hearing. There's going to be some type of move. It could be a physical move, or it could be you moving out of a vibration or out of an area. The judge. Yeah, because this person's up under judgment. I mean, they don't realize it quite yet, but they're about to realize that this person feels like you've judged them harshly, okay? I think you just judged the situation is all. You discerned it, let's say that. Will he ever leave you alone? Yeah, eventually he will, but it may take some time. Because think about it this way. When you were supposed to, the last gift that he sent, you were supposed to bring that in and accept that and wear it or whatever. And if you had done that, then this obsession spell would have worked on you. But now, yeah, now it's working on them. So, you know, eventually this will break off of them, but I don't see it. I don't see him leaving you alone yet. Not in 2026. The cave. This is why I feel like you may end up moving. Like, because if this person continues to leave shit at your door and show up uninvited, that's not cool. And it's creepy. It's very stalkerish, to be honest. Like, you've told this person to stay away from you, and they continue to try to buy your affection with gifts that you don't even want. Like, that is fucking weird to me. I would be kind of like, all right, enough with the stalking. Because this person definitely drives by your house, but they don't ever get out of the car. They just drive by, like, to see if there's anybody else there. Like, this is how pathetic they are. and you never have anybody else there. This is why this person thinks that they can just come back in whenever they get ready. You know, it's been over 6 months. Yeah, you would think that somebody would just like evolve out of this phase, but it's the backfire of the witchcraft that they're under, literally. But they did this witchcraft on themselves by trying to do it to you, and you cleansed and prayed and everything like that. You did what you needed to do, and it got it off of you. Now it's on this other person. It's working on them. This is why I think it's crazy that they even attempted this at all. And you know that this person, your ex, has to feel so powerless as all hell to have attempted this. Like, to go to the method of witchcraft, like, you are powerless as shit, like completely powerless. And that's not a good feeling to have. But yeah, this person's not good for you. The castle. See, you're meant to be living in a new place. This is why I feel like you're going to be moving. This new place that you have, you may end up having a garage, or you may even create a spiritual den, like a room in your house dedicated that has like crystals in it, singing bowls, a yoga mat, like whatever this is that I'm seeing. It's awesome. You're also being called to declutter. When you end up moving, because I don't feel like it's going to happen right away in 2026, but it will towards into 2027. You will be moving. You will be changing locations. You're going to want to declutter and minimalize and then get new items. So I get that some things you just don't need to hold on to. All right. So what else does she need to know about this situation? The nectar. This is what this person wants from you. This sweet nectar that comes between your legs. I'm not joking. This person's sexual attraction to you is like they're really attracted to you, okay? But no. See, they've been depleted. This person, your ex, has been depleted ever since they haven't been able to get your good sacral energy. They have been depleted, and you've been like in what is it called? It's not chastity, but you've been oh my God, why is my brain not remembering that? What is it called when you don't? Celibacy. Thank you. Okay. You've been celibate for a minute now. And so this person can sense that you're building up all this good energy. And I want to just tell you the fact that what he attached to the gift is positive for you, that shows me that you have extremely good fortune. What are the odds that he sends a love hex with a gift? And whatever, the energy he put into the gift is one thing, but this being that was attached to the gift, what are the odds that it's actually something positive for you? Like, that is good fortune right there. You have to know that you're very lucky. This is why I feel like things are going to work out for you. Just know that God is not going to be the savior. You are the savior. By you going within and accessing that Christ consciousness, meditating, healing yourself, and raising your vibration, just like how the Dr. Strange says that we don't fight our demons, we learn to live above them or rise above them. When you do that, you're going to realize that you have extremely good luck. The stone. Literally, this is what just fell on the ground. What did I say about the gemstone and the rock? You're creating something that's long lasting here within yourself. It's like the sorcerer's stone that creates eternal life. Yeah, and this is going to help you bridge, okay, into that new era, into that new phase, into that new energy. So I love it. This is actually really good energy. Yes, so if you send me a $20 super chat, you can send me your question and I will pause the collective reading and answer your question. But I am finishing up Fashionista's question. So yeah, the ring. Like I'm saying, it may help you to, put a blessing on a ring or a medallion that you possess, or find something that you can carry with you. Because having a blessed item, thank you so much, Girl Gone. I will answer your question in 1 minute. Having a blessed item is going to really, really just it's going to make you feel safe. And that's basically what I want, fashionista. I want you to not feel that you need to doubt spirit, and just know that anytime something is going to come up, just like you had that dream a few days before this happened, you will be given a message. So know that God speaks to us through our dreams, through our visions, through numbers, all of those things. And so you do have the awareness and the understanding to make the shifts that I'm talking about. Like, you've got the sauce, you've got that nectar. So yeah, what I would do is just basically, release that issue with trust, and know that it's trusting your connection with your higher self and with God within you by going on the inside of you and shifting the energy. And know that anything that your ex tries to send in the future most likely is going to backfire on him again. But yeah, just make sure you communicate to me if anything else were to happen, because I feel like you might have to end up moving, Yes, your intuition has never failed. See, that's one thing that you can trust, and that's your divine connection to God. So it's taking it from looking at things as an external to looking at things as an internal. Okay. Ooh, okay, Girl Gone. So we're going to answer your question now, Girl Gone. You feel like your energy has been extremely high physically and mentally. Yay! And emotionally. Is this because of your gifts? Well, I do get that, your vibration is raising. Yeah, your energy feels awesome. Oh my gosh. It is because of your gifts, but it's also because of something else. Okay, so remember how the Greys had visited you? This is what they were trying to block. This is why they wanted you to give them that information on how you use your abilities and how you're raising your vibration. Okay, because this is what they wanted to block. And I'm very pleased that you did not give them whatever they were asking for, because literally they want to know how they can do it too, but they don't have a good intention. The reason you're going through an ascension, and a lot of people, when they hear the word ascension, they go like, oh shit, like that means it's going to be headaches and nausea and what people call ascension symptoms. But I'm not getting that happens every time somebody goes through an ascension. I think some people are associating ascension with raising their vibration, and I think that they're slightly different things. So the moon card just came out. So you're seeing through some type of illusion. You're also seeing through some type of emotional manipulation that was going on. And I do feel like the reason that your senses are heightened right now is because of all of the healing that you've done. All of the healing has led you to this point to where, whoever was trying to come to you in the night and visit you in the dream state, like, I feel like you're sleeping better. I feel like you're not having messed up dreams. I feel like you're very tapped in right now, and your gifts are expanding. I feel like you're using the vortex that's around you for your highest and best good. And so, yeah, you've released something major here, something super big. Also, somebody was trying to deceive you, but like I was saying, you didn't give away the information. You were not tricked into believing that these beings were there to help you. This is literally why you're going through a very rapid ascension. And it never seems to surprise me when these beings show up when somebody goes through this types of, it's like a chakra expansion, but I'm seeing it happening in the chakra above the head, going all the way down to the chakra below the feet, which I think the one above the head is the soul star chakra. That's where our Akashic records are, and that's where our soul records are. There's an expansion going on there through all of the chakras, going down to the earth star chakra. And so whatever this old frequency was, and also you're clearing your energy empathically. This is another reason that you're basically, your chakras are expanding, your gifts are becoming much bigger, and you're tapping into new abilities that you possess that maybe you did not know you had, or maybe you used when you were younger. I'm also feeling like you're raising the frequency of everything around you. You could be seeing like little aura energies, or you could be seeing fairies a lot at this time. Page of Pentacles, because your gifts are expanding because your children's gifts are about to expand. And so, yeah, it might be interesting to ask your children what they've been dreaming about, because I feel like they're getting psychic dreams. Yeah, absolutely. Something's being unblocked, or it's already been unblocked. It feels like you're going through it's like you've made it to the top of that mountain. Now you just have to walk down the mountain. That's literally what I'm seeing. The world. Yeah. So you and your children are raising the frequency of the planet. I feel like whoever was there's somebody that's mega paranoid about you. So I'm going to see where this energy is coming from. Card just fell on the ground. Okay. So yes, you are about to come into some type of success and wealth. It's going to happen in 2026. So there is an energy that's trying to steal something from you. Okay. Maybe there's somebody that wants the land you live on. What is this? Let me just look. It says theft, financial loss, gambling losses. Do not take shortcuts. Avoid temporary fixes to financial problems. Okay, so is this her energy, or is this the energy of the person with the moon? This is the energy of the person with the moon. Somebody is trying, I mean, they're going to try something, but this is going to fail. Somebody was taking a gamble on being able to exchange energy with you, and since you've shut somebody down. Okay, is this a family member? No. Was it a friend? Yes, you've shut a friend down. There's somebody that you used to consider a friend. Maybe they're going through some type of bad luck. You've definitely got somebody that was attached to your energy that's no longer attached. That is going now that they're not able to basically latch on to you and your family. Okay, wait, is this something to do with her spouse? Yes. Okay, so is it somebody attached to her spouse? It's a female energy. Is it a friend attached to her spouse? Is it a family member attached to her spouse? Okay, so what I'm getting here is there is a female family attached to your spouse that's going through some type of bad luck, and they're not telling anybody. So the reason that something's being lifted off of you is because this person, now I don't know necessarily if they're a witch, but they have some type of psychic ability that they were trying to use here. Maybe this person didn't want you to be with your spouse anymore. Ridiculous. Okay, so it is a family member, a female family member of her that's been basically extracted out of your energy. But you were a friend to this person, okay? You tried to be a friend to this person that's in her family, and they basically rejected your friendship for some reason. Okay, there we go. Okay, the Eight of Swords. This person is about to be spiritually restricted. Maybe they were trying to do something to get you spiritually restricted because they felt you or saw you slipping away. Whoever this person is, they're holding a grudge. They think that they think that you took their family member from them. It's ridiculous. Okay, everybody has free will. This person is not taking into accountability that your spouse has free will to be with who they want to be with. So let's see. Death. Oh my gosh. This person might want to be careful messing around with this moon magic, whatever this is that they're doing at nighttime. You know what I really pick up on is you're dealing with somebody attached to the person that you're with now that talks a lot of shit. They talk a lot of shit, not only on their own family member, but on you as well. And so I don't know why they're coming up. I guess it's being shown that whatever they tried to do backfired, it failed, and they're going through bad luck right now. Whatever they were investing on is being turned against them, literally. And I feel like this could be somebody's freaking hating ass mama. This could be your spouse's mom. Yeah, they were definitely spying on you, sending monitoring spirits, and all those monitoring spirits have returned back without anything to say. This is like somebody trying to watch you through social media. And you're probably like, I don't even really have a social media presence like that. No, I know, but they're still trying to watch you through social media. You're dealing with somebody that was very manipulative and they were jealous of you and your children. So there's some type of past life energy that needs to be released with your spouse's mother. Like, we're going to do that today. We call forward any thoughts and beliefs. Okay. I just saw a vision of a man as well. Okay, so whoever this man is, they might be an ex-coworker. No, ex-boss. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, so there's two people from another lifetime that we're going to release right now. And so basically, we're just calling forth any beliefs and thoughts about this situation from another lifetime and this lifetime. And we're asking ourselves, do those thoughts and beliefs help us? No, they don't. Okay, we release them. Okay, boom. It just happened just that fast. Wow. Her ex also tried to talk to her again. Maybe that is who I'm picking up on. Is the ex a man? If her ex is a man, that could very well be who I am seeing, because I'm seeing somebody that I've never seen before in my mind's eye. Or maybe this person wants to become a man. Maybe they're actually like a transgender person. Oh my gosh, her ex tried to get money off of her and lost. Wow, so this is making sense. Oh my gosh, they took a major gamble by trying to do this. Yeah, wow. Wow, that is crazy. That is so crazy. What a loser. Damn. 10 of Swords. This person is headed into trouble. I'm not even joking. You guys are so safe. Like, literally, this person is headed into major trouble. And not only that, okay, she was dealing with somebody that both of these people, both her mother and her ex, have some similar energy going on with them towards y'all. That's what I'm picking up. And so I don't know if it's jealousy, envy, greed. It's control, wanting control. Okay, that's what these people want, and they're not being given control, so they're freaking out. They're experiencing bad luck right now. You've done something, you've prayed, or you did something, and it blocked whatever they were trying to do. And I feel like the person that you're with also has psychic abilities. They just don't know that they have psychic abilities, so they don't know how their psychic abilities work. But I feel like they also did something. Maybe they prayed, or they were like, show me what I need to do to get rid of this problem. Yeah, this person, her ex, is starving for her energy. Okay, this is more about energy than it is about money. But there was some greedy shit going on here. With the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, this person was trying to literally take a 10 of Pentacles, which is a home, property, influence, importance. They wanted to strip both of you guys of something, and that's not okay. First of all, she doesn't owe him anything. Him, her, it, they, them, because like I said, I was picking up on somebody that is sexually confused. But I did feel like they were a man. But I also felt like they could be somebody that's involved that wants to be a man, or they're just very sexually confused. This person thinks that they're a victim for some reason, and literally, they are not a victim. Y'all have not done anything. The hating mother-in-law. Yeah, leaving. She's moving away. Dude, that's it. She was the biggest fucking block out of all of them. But it's weird to me that both the mother-in-law and the ex held the same energy towards y'all. Like it's a vampiric energy. And they're thinking like they're victims. And when you guys have not done anything to you guys, like rebuking them has not done anything to them personally. Like everything, they're basically the cause of their own failure. Yeah, you did something that repelled this witchcraft that they were trying to do. And I don't get that it's traditional witchcraft. It's like sending bad juju, sending bad vibes, sending bad thoughts. It's that type of it shows up like magic, but it's not actually like a spell, you know? It's just got slander. I mean, okay, the way that these people feel about you is real jealous, like, okay? They straight up feel like you took their loved one away. So what I'm kind of picking up is that your spouse has very good energy. They've got really good energy. And these other people were relying on her energy to keep them stable. And now that they don't have her energy like that, have access to it like that, they're not feeling stable. Okay. And then there was a jealousy about your children. So, you know, this is because you're coming into public recognition and about to be rewarded for something major. Somebody is like, how is this possible after everything that I've done and said? It's like you're just dealing with some people that were narcissists, basically. And they feel like y'all owe them something, and you do not owe these people anything. I don't know. Like, you've done everything you could to be kind to these people to the point where they push the button too many times. It's like they keep poking the bear, and then they expect, what do they expect you to do? These people were thinking that y'all were going to lash out at them and be abusive towards them because they're toxic, but you guys are not toxic. What you guys did was prayed, and like literally your prayers got rid of these people. I mean, it's the universe showing you who they were and what they were after and why they're being removed. And these people, they keep thinking that they're the victim when they were trying to victimize y'all. Those are the peoples that have their lives are open to be affected in a very negative way. You have a community of people that back you. And this is like a community that God has created for you, your own soul tribe of people. You get to create your own family. You don't have to accept this bum behavior from people. These people were trying to treat y'all like you're less than because of your sexual orientation. Which you got to look at people that are like that and just know they're ignorant. That is ignorant. And some people may say, oh, that's being really liberal. Well, I don't care what people call it. I'm just, you know, I look at things through the lens of how Source looks at it, which is unconditional love, joy, and peace. And where I see that these people were causing major problems, they were attempting to anyways, cause major problems in your community. No, you're in a certain position for the right reason. You're going to be helping your children learn how to help everybody else heal themselves. So whatever you're teaching to your kids, this is going to positively affect your genealogy for the next forever, basically. Also, I'm seeing that you may get a large sum of money coming your way. This could be a new opportunity that comes through a soul tribe member. This could be literally you opening a practice, opening a business. I just heard sound bath. Maybe it has something to do with you working with sound, you writing, whatever this is. There is going to be a lot of money that comes your way, and you're going to be feeling very fulfilled with this. Yes, you tried very hard to be civil and nice. This is what I'm saying. You like literally were a friend to these people, and then they went at trying to stab you in the back for no reason. This is why they're in the position that they're in. Yeah, you couldn't take it anymore. You asked your guys to take them away, and this is exactly what's happening. Because they were not going to ever stop. Which is crazy to me, how people will just keep going until it's like pride is the worst sin because it kills the fastest. You're dealing with people that are so damn prideful that they'll never admit that they were wrong in the way that they tried to make y'all feel like less than. 6 of Cups. So this is showing me that children are very important. And that you've been focusing on the good memories from the past and healing the ones that are not good. I don't feel like we need to erase our memories. I think we just need to heal from the experiences and then they'll go away naturally on their own. You know, these people wanted to make you guys the villain when you were not the villain. They were being the villain. So I don't really pity these people. I just feel like this is the best thing that could happen with them moving away. 7 of Pentacles. Whoever was trying to turn your guys' finances upside down, they're in the 10 of Swords for that. Coming back randomly trying to scam somebody out of money. That's ridiculous. And you're going to feel such a huge relief from these situations, these 2 situations leaving. Because I feel like your spouse stands up for herself, but she has a hard time standing up to the people that were in her life for a long time. 8 of Wands. But she's had to grow a lot thicker skin dealing with these people. So these people are now at a crossroads, which is where they need to be making a new decision. You guys are going to be able to move forward in a peaceful way and raise your children in peace without somebody trying to look down on your life, basically. Knight of Cups. Yeah. This ex, whoever they are, this man, woman, whatever they are, this person from her past, they still want to be with her. This is why they wanted to, cause all these problems, because they can't move on. They're not even aware of their own feelings. Like, this person is stupid. They're seriously not aware of the way that they even feel. And if they don't understand how the universe works, which is another reason that they were not going to quit. This is why, you had been in hermit mode for a long time, going within, and you found the answers and you shifted this. You did the work. This is why all of this good stuff is coming in. This is why you have a lot of good fortune coming in. These people feel like y'all did something to permanently wound them when they wounded themselves. By thinking that they were going to be able to come in and take something from you, this person wounded themselves. Especially something that they were not a part of earning. Like, literally, that is ridiculous. I'm getting literal extortion. Their plan was to extort something, and now that they can't do that, they're retreating. 5 of Wands, because they were competing. It's crazy. That's crazy how you guys will do nothing to even, like, trigger these people. Like, seriously. Yeah, her mom lost her relationship with her kids and was jealous that your kids love you. Exactly. Yeah. She would tell you your kids will leave you alone. Horrible things she would say. Damn, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's not cool. That's definitely not cool to say to somebody. Damn. The devil. These people were competing, being completely demonic. That is something so demonic to say to somebody, especially because that's not even the truth. Why would anybody try to, this is why I'm talking about gossip and slander, try to speak evil shit into creation. And then they're surprised when spirit removes them from the situation. She tried to file child support on your partner for a kid that wasn't theirs. That's extortion. That's literally what I'm picking up here. Crazy retarded. My God. That is crazy. Well, good thing that that's over. Oh my gosh. I mean, who would be that stupid? That's crazy. When all that needs to be done is a DNA test, who would be that dumb? Look, the Lovers. It definitely has to do with your love life, where these challenges were coming from. But, your spouse is worth keeping. Like, fuck these people. Like, she's worth it. She's worth going through this, but also this situation was teaching you about yourself and helping you to become more enlightened and helping you to stick up for your own energy and to see through the truth, because you saw through some major deception here that was attempted. Somebody really thought that they were going to use moon magic to manipulate the system. That's ridiculous. The moon cannot, it can help with illusions, but it cannot do what these people thought it could. A 7 of Cups, illusions, literally. It could not create these illusions where everybody would be convinced. you know? Yeah. She's been doing something to heal herself as well. And that's kind of drawn in these people and the opportunity for change to occur. Both of you guys have been working on healing. And I feel like she feels majorly betrayed by these people. Majorly betrayed. And so that's something that will need to be healed. Because you're not ever going to betray her. But these other people from her past, you know, she's very gifted. You need to tell her that she's gifted, that she can see things before they happen. Page of Wands, literally, through your love life, trying to affect your children or trying to claim that a child was yours. That's like literally what's coming out here. That's crazy. It's only crazy because these people knew damn well that it wasn't, you know? They knew whose kid, they know whose kid it is. I mean, come on with this shit. King of Pentacles. So just be aware that you're stepping into the role of the King of Pentacles. There also may be a King of Pentacles that was trying to make a deal, okay, on your behalf. This is whatever this deal was that was made backfired. Because these people were trying to form something in the spiritual realm and it did not take hold. Like it did not come into manifestation. And now they have to go. They were given a certain amount of time to do some type of destruction, and because they ran out of time, they have to go. Wow. Literally. So you're doing all the right things from what I can see. You know, you guys isolated yourself from these people. You minded your own business, basically, paid attention to your own children. You've done everything that I'm seeing that Spirit was expecting. This is why you have this overflowing cup of love here. Welcome in, Felicia. Yeah. The lady tried to say if she was still married to your partner, the kid would be considered hers, and and their responsibility, absolutely not. No. Genetically, whoever the person's parent is, yeah. But they're not married anymore, so it doesn't matter. It's like, absolutely not. If somebody is not genetically the father, they're not going to be held responsible, or mother genetically. If they were not a part of bringing that child into creation, you know, they're not going to ever be held responsible. That's just the way that it goes. And I don't care if somebody put their name on somebody's birth certificate because the father wasn't present. If they're not genetically connected to that child, that's not, you know, they don't have to be responsible because they genetically did not create another living being. So yeah, that's crazy. I can't even believe that a lawyer would get behind that shit and even like be like, yeah, this is something we could take to court. Okay, so if you need a reading, you can send me a $20 super chat with your question and then I will answer your question. She tried to make the real father sound like he was a surrogate for your partner. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, she would have to show proof of that, though, that they went to a clinic and did all that. Wow, and was still married, but it's been 7 years of separation. That's crazy. Look, this is why these people have to walk away from this foolishness, thinking that they can cheat the system. A system is not as ignorant as people. Yeah, super chat. I was just telling, or a Cash App, Felicia, because I don't know what's going on with my PayPal link. It seems like every 6 months I have to fix it, but yeah. So look, you've got an overflowing cup of love coming in. You know, you also are going to have very loyal people in your life. The Hierophant. I do feel like you guys are in the position of being the Hierophant because you were able to call down judgment on this situation. You definitely had a Hierophant that was in alignment, that was a high priestess. Whoever this judge was definitely saw what the truth was, just like you see the truth. You were there to shine a light down on this bullshit, which basically freed you from both of you guys having to take any responsibility for something that's not your responsibility. Some people are so ratchet, they just will not like, yeah, so if you send me a $20 super chat, you can send your question, okay? And then with the super chat, and I will answer your question. But yeah, some people are really ratchet where they just like, don't want to take responsibility for their own creation. Judgment. I'm not even joking. They have to walk away from literally. Oh, yay! Awesome.
I sent you the link.
You sent me the link?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. So also, y'all, I have a book that just came out. Yay. It's called Visago Tarot Card Spreads and Spells. If you are interested in learning to read cards for yourself, I suggest that you grab that. Again, I don't have any way to add the link right now, but I will add it to my the stuff in the description. So hold on, let me get rid of this one person. Let me see if I can get rid of them. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let me see if I can get rid of this person's comment. Okay. There we go. Hold on one second. Let me report this narcissist really quick. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Fashionista. Okay, I got rid of that person. Hopefully they will not be able to post again. So yeah, the High Priestess and the Sun, this is good energy, Girl Gone. This is like a major blessing coming in. You standing in your power, you're getting justice. Literally, you are getting justice. Wow. I mean, you could have easily countersued this person. Hold on one second. I will just keep until I figure out how to, put user in timeout. Let's do that. Okay, they got to go away for at least 24 hours. There we go. Thank you, you guys. All right, let's see what else needs to come out. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. See, you were dealing with somebody, Girl Gone, that was in the Five of Pentacles. And so this is why they were trying to sue y'all. Like, literally, they're up under judgment now. I feel like whoever was renting to them is not going to want to rent to them in the future. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you got good energy coming in. A lot of money is going to be coming your way. All of that heavy energy is basically removed. So I feel really confident in you getting your wishes fulfilled, your dreams fulfilled. This is a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. And it's got somebody else in the Six of Pentacles. And you could have countersued them, you know, for lying under oath, first of all. You could have countersued them. But I feel like you guys are so compassionate. They're going to have to make payments, you know. They should, you may want to think about making them pay for your lawyer fees. I'm getting that this work that you're doing, it's not going to be able to be stopped. This is part of you getting your wishes fulfilled. This is part of you having a happily ever after. Nobody is going to be able to block that. I feel like anybody that comes up against you guys now, especially Girl Gone, since you guys have gotten into alignment, I feel like anybody that tries to come up against you is going to be put in the Five of Pentacles. They're going to be casted away. So it's basically, you know, anybody that messes with you while you're in your purpose, this is the worst time ever to try to bring any charges on you or do anything like that. Yeah, because you have mastered something with the Emperor here. You guys have mastered. This is why I feel like this is going to be such the rest of your life is going to be so much better, especially you and your spouse. It's going to be so much better. 2026 is going to have a huge impact on your finances. I feel like you're either going to create something, you've started something, or you're working on something, and you're going to bring it to the world. I also feel like, you're going to have people that seek out your help, basically, that seek out your wisdom. And so there is no coincidence when people come forward and be like, hey, I'm going through this. It's because you have the information that they need, basically, to heal. And so I do feel like this person was very foolish to try to even try y'all like this, and you could have easily countersued them, and they're very lucky that you guys did not because you would have won. Well, you already did win, but you would have won. So just know a lot of good is on its way, and there may be, just some ordinary things to overcome, like getting things started, but just know that everything's moving in the right direction. So you've set up a reality to where you're going to be able to thrive while other people fall. And it's not like your thriving is causing them to fall. It's just it's like in any extreme situation, you're going to be taken care of, literally, is what I'm picking up on. And so, yeah, you've got this. Keep doing your cleansing work, keep writing down your downloads, keep writing down your testimony, and keep up with whatever you're doing. It's working. And know that you're using the energy of the vortex around you. I would listen to Abraham Hicks. She talks about getting into the vortex. I feel like you are mastering how to do that, and you're also manifesting at a very rapid rate. So this is going to help you guys in the coming days, okay? And I will possibly come onto this video and see if I can edit it and add, what do you call it? My brain's like going blank. I can add my link, or I'll add it to the video tomorrow. But yeah, you feel like, good, you are very protected, especially in your shifting. Absolutely, absolutely. So just remember that you've got it in the bag. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be very successful, okay? Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful for the donations, and I'm so happy that I was able to help you guys and help you guys basically make sense of some things, okay? So I love you so much. Peace be with you. And I will put the link to my book in the next video that I do. Okay, you guys? All right. I'll see you next time. You guys are welcome. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Fashionista. You're amazing. Okay, I love you guys. Peace be with you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.